If anybody has any questions, we can start off with those.
I just have some real small ones, so we can look at other stuff first.
Okay.
I think I sent you a couple. Let me go look.
Okay. Yes, then while y'all or while you pull those up, Mike.
I have a
The,
question.
the,
Is it mainly about the discussion that's been going on underscoring to get a link? Is that a common problem? Or is it, because I've never had an issue with that and seems like a lot of people have.
Was it
So is that
the
common?
was it the
Trying
where
to
I
get,
sent the workaround
yeah.
and they
Hmm.
were having an issue? There is yes, unfortunately one of the linking tools does have this issue. And it's just a matter of this is where that tool is at. There isn't an update that can fix it. Um, and as as opposed to just trying to remove it entirely, um, we've been trying to work with this workaround. Obviously, there's the other linking tool, and that one doesn't need a workaround. It offers the same functionality. Um, and actually, let me just pull up a demo site while I'm talking about it. But yeah, it is about one specific tool, although there is the other link to content tool. So I'll just jump into the home page of this one here. Okay, so let's highlight text there. Let me zoom in a bit. The tool in question that needs the workaround is the one on the left side, Insert Edit Link, on the left side of the WYSIWYG toolbar. I'm zoomed in, so my row turns into two rows. So technically, the other tool would be on the far right, but Link to Content is the other tool, and that one works without issue. Um, the Insert Edit Link tool that requires the workaround, it's a quick, easy workaround. It's first, let me show you what the issue is. So we see that I highlighted text, and your browser indicates, or the MyLO system indicates to you what's currently selected by making it blue, right? The moment we click on Insert Edit Link, that selection goes away. Um, so what I
Oh, I see.
originally did as the workaround, um, so to make the link, we get the little pop-up window with this tool, Insert Edit Link. So we can minimize that, go back and reselect the text or image, whatever we're going to highlight, and then come down to your toolbar or taskbar and then find that little window again. So that's the first workaround. It it's not too much, but there's an actual quicker, much easier, less cumbersome way to do this workaround. So again, we highlight, and you can do this with images too. Um, I forgot to mention that the thing that we want to see before we click on the Insert Edit Link tool is for the blue to turn gray. The selection should be grayed out so that it prevents the selection from falling off. So we click on the image or we select the text and then click anywhere outside of that window, that little paragraph window. So again, do that with this image. Even if I click my mouse in the WYSIWYG toolbar, that's enough to gray it out. Whoops. So again, just click anywhere. Make sure you're not clicking another link because then you'll get taken out of the page. But now that it's grayed out, I can open this little Insert Edit Link window and add whatever I'd like. So that's the issue with
Thank you.
the tool that I'm pretty sure she was working with there.
Don't leave that yet because I've got
Yeah,
a corollary question.
go for it.
Oh, okay. So I know you said something about when you're inserting a link that there's something you could click while you're inserting the link that will make it what do you call it? Highlighted or a box, the colored box.
Oh, let's add something new here. Okay. So,
I just do it the workaround. Oh,
yeah.
I
So
don't.
I'm going to click to make it gray, insert edit link.
Now I don't know what you mean about making it gray. I never do anything. I just type something, and then I have my URL, and copy and paste, and I put it in the thing, and it shows up. I don't.
Do you use
Yeah, I
this
use
tool?
that. Yeah, it
This
works
one?
fine. Yeah, it works great.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is the one that you don't need a workaround for at all.
Oh, okay,
But there
got it.
are
Okay.
some folks still using the other one that doesn't have the little green plus
Right, I
sign on it.
understand. I don't understand why though. Okay.
Use what
Yeah.
works for you.
Oh, I know, I
Um,
know. Okay.
I probably should have made it clear. Oh yeah, I always try and make sure that whoever's working with whichever linking tool that they know of the other one. Obviously, the
Right. I know.
insert edit link needs the workaround, but it is nice for what you just mentioned. So if we select the text, I'm going to click outside of the window to make it gray, insert edit link. It's the class selection down here.
Well, wait a minute. But do it the way I do it, so I know how to do it. I don't do it. I
I'm not
use.
sure how you would
Oh,
do
oh,
it
I'm
through
sorry. You are
here.
doing it, but I'm still
Okay.
okay. I apologize. All right, now, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think
oh,
we have the option there.
okay, that answers my question because I looked. I thought, huh? Okay, got it. Thank you.
No worries. Let me go ahead and show them so that they know.
Yeah.
So using insert edit link, you get this additional question of the class. So I think
Mhm.
for me, I think that's the benefit of this linking tool. Um, the other linking tool doesn't have the option of the class. Obviously, the styles is another way to set the class. But my biggest takeaway from using this tool is setting the button class from here, and it makes it, nice and easy to read. Sometimes when we set the button class from the styles drop down, oh, it didn't do it this time. Sometimes the text will stay red. And
Yes.
Oh,
so
mine
reading
never
red
does.
text on a blue button is whoa. So that's obviously it worked perfectly and we didn't even need it. But if that happens, then um you can just click when you already have the link established, put your cursor anywhere in the middle of it, not, well, actually at the start or the end works too, I guess. But place your cursor within that link, and you don't have to worry about, making your selection grayed out. It will open up the settings or whatever. And then if you wanted to just make it a regular link again, you can remove that class.
One question or one observation, click on the second link there button on, not
This
that
one?
one, the one down, oh, the one,
Oh, the
yeah,
other
that,
linking tool?
yes. Sometimes, and I haven't documented with the exact location or I guess
When it
the
happened.
exact circumstances, but when you click the dot option box because you want it to open up in a new window or whatever, that won't work. And there's certain circumstances.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll click on that and it still won't come up. Now, I'm not sure if I'm timing out on my computer but then when I save it, if you insert the URL and then click on it in a test, it does open it up in another window. So sometimes
I'm sorry, say the last part again.
I'll have a link, I'll insert it, and I want it to open up in a new window. So I'll
Right.
select the options. The options doesn't come down. It just freezes for whatever, but it lets
Oh,
me
here?
insert the link anyway. So when you go down to where it says insert link, it'll let me do that. And then when I test it and I click on the link that I just inserted, it will open it up in a new window, which is what I want. I'm
I,
not I'm not quite sure why. I'll have to, but I guess just FYI for everybody in the group, sometimes you don't get that option. It won't work.
I never even use it, so I can't comment.
I will say that links that are external to MyLO automatically open in a new window or
Yeah,
a new
that's
Maybe
more
tab.
that's
my,
it. Maybe that's
yeah,
So
why they
that
don't give
might
me the
be.
option.
yeah.
Well, it should still give the option. That's what where I'm like, hmm. Um, so yeah, I will see if we can have our team look into
Yeah, it's just a
this
nit.
tool.
Like I said, I haven't documented the right circumstances that it does it.
Right.
When I get smarter, I'll send it to you.
No worries.
Now, the
Um,
question I wanted, you sent out a note about how to remove the buttons, the log member and log on buttons on the home
oh
page.
yes. Yeah, so that's per league.
I'm
All
sorry.
it takes is a request. Just send us an email. Um, they are separate buttons. So LWV member portal is a newer button that we added, obviously to match Nationals portal. Um, we can you can opt out of having that button display across your site. It is a, one and it's either all or nothing. So we won't set it up for specific pages. It will just either show across your entire site or not at all. And then the same goes for the login buttons. Um, these two buttons are for when you're logged in, and then when you are not logged in, it would be the fields for username and password to be able to sign in
Right. I guess
and
that's what I'm
or
asking because
register.
we're not using the members only feature you have on this site. So the only one that logs on to my account and logs out is the admin who updates the pages.
hmm
So
And yeah, if that's something that your league wants to do, you totally can because then you just log in from any other page in MyLO, like the home page, my.lw.org, or the user page that ends in /user. Both of those will always have a login bar.
because we're
Um,
getting some members confused because they have two
yeah,
logins.
yeah,
So,
totally get that.
okay,
So
I'll
yeah,
get back
just
with you
let
on
us
that.
know.
And what's the other one? Oh, the
Members
other one they
don't
have
look.
tables. Oh, sorry.
What
Go
was
ahead,
that?
Judy.
Would you quit? No, I was going to say our members usually don't even look at the web page. They're not confused. They just don't look.
Well, there's that. I think about that sometimes too, Judy. And then when we have our annual business meeting or something, you have to go to the web page to log on to RSVP and go through PayPal and pay for it, and they all do it. So sometimes I'm surprised. So
What do you mean they log on?
no, they come to the website. I
Yeah,
apologize. I
okay.
misspoke. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
The other one I had is I have tables in my edit summary, and I struggle with it all the time. If you go to my site, I've got a
Yeah.
table of the officers for the board.
Oh,
And
okay.
on the board site, in the regular main body, I have their name. Well, you can see it when you get down there.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure if we want to continue. All right, so you can see I've got the board members and just their office and their name. But if you click on read more,
hmm
you'll go to the page it's from, and I have the generic emails.
I see.
But I don't want to display that in the front page. If somebody's got, I don't know why. I guess I get kind of silly sometimes. But inserting a table in the edit summary is a little bit difficult because you have to do it in HTML.
hmm
So what I've got, as you found out there, when I open this up and when I edit it, I then add was it the third party text and copy it in from Word as a Word table or an
hmm
Excel table, and then change it over to HTML, and that's what I get. Although
hmm
I'm getting an extra column on the right-hand side that I haven't figured out I got to get rid of yet. Because when I try to delete it, it deletes more than I
More than
want.
you want.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you can, as you know, you can select a column when you have it in the text box. So
Right,
they bring it
and
over as
much
a
more
table.
easily, click a button and say remove that. Um, let's
So anyway,
see.
that's if you've got an answer for that, that's fine. If not, I'll just play with it.
I'm gonna take a quick look. You've already done what I'm thinking of. Um, but yeah, you were, you know, doing all the right stuff. Oops, it's up here, right?
Yeah. Usually you can copy that off and then you obviously put it in that third-party text and change it from HTML to WYSIWYG and you can see.
Okay. I think, um,
My son gave
yeah.
me HTML for Dummies that I should go to, but I haven't finished it yet.
It's these. So let's copy, and then I'm hitting Control F on my keyboard,
Oh, okay.
and we're just searching for those. So that's the annoying part. The tables in HTML are divided by rows. So it's not going to be one single column you're looking for. You're looking for how many ever rows you have, those individual cells at the end of each of those
Yes.
rows.
Yes, I figured that out too when I deleted the one and then completely destroyed the table.
So
Oh, I just have to highlight that way and just delete, or sorry. Yeah.
yeah, and you just delete them.
Okay.
Is that okay if I
Sure. Yeah, keep
leave
going.
that to you?
Yeah, either way.
I'm gonna drop it in the chat. But I did remove one. Let's see what that gives us. I've got to publish since it's in the
Yeah,
summary.
fine. Yeah. As Judy says, very few people look at it.
We should just go through it because it's probably not going to show until
You
they're
get them all
all
done.
gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Let's do
thinking
it.
too.
Let's do it.
So say, do you have a column after their name before their email? Is there a column in the middle there?
We're seeing it on the HTML that it is just empty cells at the end of each row. And technically, yes, it is an empty column. Um, oh, I forgot. Control F. There we go.
Yeah, how do you get that to come up anyway? So you just did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I hit Control F, and I think most browsers will remember your last entry when you are searching
No,
for
but
something.
did go back to do we originally went to search for it or highlight them.
Yeah, I hit
You
Control
got
F, but because I searched this just recently, my browser is remembering my
okay.
entry.
All right.
Um, so let's go ahead and take all these out.
It would be nice just to create it in Word or Excel and then just hit a select convert to HTML, but I haven't figured out how to do it that way.
Hey, Maurice,
Yeah,
how are you getting it to select just the part you want?
only
Are you like
because,
refinding it each time? I mean, highlight it, yeah,
yeah,
so
because I'm
you can delete
searching
it.
exactly that. Like I'm
Okay,
searching the exact HTML. And the reason I found it was only because I recognized the let me put it in a notepad so we can look at it together a little bit bigger than what it
yeah,
is.
because you had it all highlighted with the yellow, which was really handy, but then you just
Mhm.
went down and you didn't actually, scan over it to select it. So was it because you were repeatedly searching for it?
Yes, the
Or
yellow
okay,
highlight is from this Control F function where I entered in that exact string of text and then my
well,
browser is searching the page for that exact entry.
but then when you were deleting them, you going find delete, or kind
No,
of
I was
thing.
going through and highlighting it with my mouse afterwards,
Oh,
highlighting what was yellow and then
okay,
deleting.
because I didn't see your mouse moving. I just saw it at the end.
Okay, sorry.
So
I
I'm
think
going,
it's
how
my
did you do
computer
that? It's
probably
like
going slow.
magic.
I
I
wish.
want to be able to do that.
That would be nice. I was actually thinking that as I was doing it, if I could just, hit an arrow button on my keyboard and for it to jump
Yeah.
to the next one, but unfortunately not. Well, actually, it does, but it
I
doesn't.
mean, you were finding it again, but then it highlight that whole thing you found repeatedly?
It only highlights it visually, like it wasn't using my mouse to select it, if
Ah,
that's what you mean
okay.
by highlight. Yeah.
Yes.
So, like that, if I were to hit, I don't want to hit backspace. Yeah. If I'm hitting anything, it is not going to the text. It is staying up here in the Control F little box.
Huh.
So yeah, no, that would be a dream if you could, search for something and then kind of go through with your keyboard and file through each selection that popped up,
Yeah. Instead of having to like scroll over it.
manually highlight them. But I wanted to show you the part that stood out to me as being the empty cells. This bit of HTML, it represents a non-breaking space. So, literally, it is just going to be a space that will not break at the end of like a sentence or at the end of a, yeah, not just the end of the sentence, but like once the words reach the width of the page, if you have a non-breaking space there, then the word that would have been before that space would drop down to the next line so that the space
Right.
between it and the next word do not break. So that's where I'm like, okay, that means this cell is empty because we know that the slash bit always means the closing of whatever is the start. So these are the two pairs where they're enclosed in carets. So this part represents the middle of that. So, and then the other thing too is having an idea of how the tables HTML is used. Table, the word table is at the top of an HTML table, and then the rows are represented by TR, the cells are represented by TD. Um, so with those two, it was what helped me identify what is probably the culprit there. And so I was able to know what to search for. Okay, so let's try that out. Again, we'll publish.
So I must have missed a cog. How did you know what to type in that search string you just looked at?
Yeah.
Or
So
did you just pick out, well, I'm going to use TD and look for width equals 0 or something?
it was because the cells were empty. And so I knew to look for, it might have just been a simple space or just nothing at all. It could have been just like that. But I know that this bit of HTML represents a
Right.
space, a non-breaking space. So I knew that that meant the contents of this would be empty. I had,
Okay, so
and
you just looked through the HTML till you
yeah,
saw that, and then you put that in as your search.
correct. Yeah. So
Okay,
once I
got
knew
it.
the string,
Thank you.
yeah. Okay. Yes, I swear I did not use any magic. Um, it was just a matter of recognizing one little bit of HTML and then going from there. Oh man. Okay. We're getting closer. There's obviously something with a column. I may have to do some more digging or testing, Mike,
Okay.
offline. And I might
Yeah.
even copy it to a demo site just so that I'm not like making constant changes to your homepage. Um, But yes, I will make a note so I can fiddle with it
No
later.
worries. Yeah. I think what I've done before is just created a whole new table and then do it that way.
If you can, if we can salvage what you've got, I feel like that'll be easier route for you.
Hmm.
Okay. Any other questions or I'm taking a look now at any other questions in the group. Yeah, go for it, Mary Jo.
So last week we were working on, whether you want to be, League of ABC or League ABC. So I think we were experimenting with ours, and then we went back to the way it should have been. But then I noticed at the bottom, looks funny. Uh, it's because it's like if you could go to mine, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah. In the footer?
Yeah, that to me that of Dearborn Heights looks funny.
Okay, yeah. You
Can
can,
you remove it just there?
yeah. It will be removed in the logo too.
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. There's
Well,
a
and then I guess I decided that it looked funny, didn't I? I think so. To get rid of the of. I don't
I
know.
think so.
Oh, no, well, I know we wanted to keep this, and so then maybe I just wanted to be consistent.
Whoops, sorry. Let me just
Yeah,
masquerade real quick.
I know. I went back and forth on it.
My computer is taking a while. There we go. Okay. So in the home page, so we talked
Yeah,
about the prefix last week or last time.
I don't remember why I didn't want the OV. I must have thought it, or I don't remember.
Under advanced settings, it's
Yeah, I
this
know you did.
checkbox here.
You did that, and then I just thought it looked funny, but I
So let's
guess we could
check it
look
out.
at it again. I don't know. I'm
And
sorry.
this will only affect, it won't affect the homepage title. It'll affect the logo and the footer. So there we go. League of Women Voters, Dearborn, Dearborn
Oh,
Heights.
oh, that looks good. I wonder why.
It is going to be different, but we can change this because then you just change the prefix. And
And why did?
then
But I think we did. You did change that, and I thought it looked funny, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think it just depends on, yeah, how you think of it.
But it would be nice to be consistent.
And we can change this one if you want it to
Yeah,
match.
yeah. Let's do. Yeah.
So we'll just do League of Women Voters in the
Oh, and then what you
voters.
said wasn't changed was up further where in black serving the people
In
up there.
the,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, obviously
no,
that's never mind.
this one here in the copyright.
Yeah. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to set the prefix to League of Women Voters, or do you want to just set everything back to League of Women Voters of?
No, I think getting rid of the of in that one area too would be okay, and I apologize.
No, no worries.
I think you did this last week or time, and
Okay,
I changed it. I don't know why.
let's set that. The good thing is you can change it.
Yeah,
You don't
right.
have to, because I don't think that that's a huge part of our official name of, you have to be strict
Oh,
about that, but
now, now wait a minute. You know what? Okay, can you bring it back up? Dearborn on the left here, Dearborn Heights. Has that always been that like that?
like what? Uh, yeah,
It
I think
doesn't
so.
say it. I don't remember. It didn't say League of Women Voters, Dearborn Heights. Has it always been like that? I just never noticed it.
Where?
See, okay, keep it there. See where it says action alert to the left of that in blue?
Oh, okay. At the top of the menu?
Yeah. Has it always been like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed it. That's so funny. So it never said LWV Dearborn Heights.
No, but you can
Oh
change
my.
that if you want. It
Uh,
is edit menu.
Uh-huh.
And this is just your menu title,
Yeah.
basically your homepage link in there. So I
Yeah.
can just add LWV.
Yeah, I think so. So that's been like that is so funny. I just never know. Yeah, I think that looks better.
Well, you see, it took me a while to even know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I go right past it all the time. It definitely flies under my radar. But yeah, everybody has the ability to change that. I've seen
And
a lot of leagues change it to home. You can name it whatever you want it to be.
you know what? I'm just curious. Go all the way down because I'm just wondering if do they all
All
have
the
yeah,
way.
they all have hyphens. Yeah, okay. And then
Wait,
way down
to
between
where?
Between the Dearborn and the Dearborn
Oh,
Heights.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
will
have
be
to. Yeah.
all matching your
Yeah. Okay.
homepage
Yeah.
title.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
throw that piece of paper away.
Okay, Amarise.
Hmm.
Um, Speaking of the menu, I was trying to rearrange some of the stuff and I wanted to put some things under that first entry, which in my case says Ventura County.
Uh-huh.
And I could not figure out how to do any children for it. Is that just something we can't do?
No, you should be able to. When you want to add to the menu, I usually recommend starting with the content first. So you have the ability to add new links to the menu, but I would go through the content, add, create your new pages, whatever it is, and then once you edit that draft, you'll have menu settings at the bottom that you can use to add a menu link for that page or event, whatever it is. Um,
Yeah, yeah, I was, I was trying to do that because we did talk about that at one point,
mhm,
that it's better to do it at the bottom of the page than actually in the menu uh, min, editor.
mhm.
Um, and I'm trying to remember what it was even that I was trying to put under there. But
Was
oh, I
it just
think it
not
was,
showing up or?
no, I was putting the parent, putting that home, that top thing as a parent was not an option. Where it says, in my case, Ventura County, and hers it was, Dearborn Heights.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, when I was trying to assign my new menu entry a parent, that was not one of the options.
Oh, okay. Then maybe I should masquerade as you.
Well,
That
I
might
wish
not
I
be
could
something
remember
I
what I
can
was even
recreate.
trying to do, but
Um, Let me see, because it should be at the top of your list, I believe. But let's just double check to make sure it's not, something specific to your user, um, where it got, mixed up.
yeah. When it happened, I was thinking, oh, I should ask Marisa about that. But now it's been a while and I don't remember the details.
Understandable.
I was trying to shrink my menu a little bit because it got kind of long. And so, like, I did move a couple of things under about that had been on their own thing because I did want to, have the about page. And then once you're there, you can find out who the board members are and what our social media guidelines are.
Right.
They don't need to be, their own entry. Um, but, when I was trying to, and of course, with the committees, the,
Oh, I
God, I had a
see.
whole thing I was doing. But yeah, it was
So
like yeah, that did not have that first entry as an option.
it doesn't have it by default, which I will bring up because by default it should have this one. So here's the entry you want if you want the menu item to be with a star, to be a main menu item. And then if you want it as a child under any of these, then you would select its parent.
Right. But so like my top one there is voting, right?
Hmm. Well, this technically is
And
the
I can,
top one.
Right,
Ventura
but
County.
yeah, so if I pick that though, then it doesn't show up as a child
Right.
under voting Ventura County. It shows
Correct.
up as another main menu item.
Hmm.
Right. And so that was what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it collapse under Ventura County
And
or
it
be a
wasn't.
sub menu item under
Right.
there.
And so you were
So,
selecting the one. Were you able to select the one that you
uh,
wanted?
well, I put it somewhere else or I just left it the way it was.
Okay.
But what I was hoping was, like what I did with about,
Hmm.
in my
The
menu,
additional.
that's what I wanted to do under Ventura County. So if you look at my side menu, if you scroll up on the page, just not in there, but
Oh, you
the
have
page
Ventura
itself.
there. No, I don't have
Oh,
the menu on the side.
I okay. Oh, because you're editing, right?
Hmm. But it's one of the lower menu items that you wanted to add additional child links to.
No, I wanted to add
Okay,
children
jumped on.
under Ventura County on my menu as opposed to equal,
I see. Okay, that's not possible.
yeah,
I'm getting you
that's
now. I'm getting you
right.
now.
So I was thinking that's probably not possible. And I was just going to ask you about it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I was not expressing myself very
no,
well.
no, no, no,
Sorry.
no, no. You were. I think because I know that that's not possible. I just was not seeing that at all.
Yeah.
So for anybody else that may have been confused, the Ventura County top, the topmost menu option cannot have child links, unfortunately.
Right.
Um, so any other can, just like we see committees, all these
What
tucked
happens when you
underneath it.
click? What do you get when you click on Ventura County, or is that
That's the
just
home page.
so it just looks is you know what? I just wonder if there's a way to make it look different than the other because those really are
Well,
not.
yours does look different.
Yeah,
Yours
that's
has
what.
a different font on it.
Because it's the
Yeah,
themes are different. Yeah. The
Ah,
purple
okay,
and gold
because
yeah.
theme
I'm
does
I,
have that
red,
different
blue.
look.
that's
Yeah.
kind of yeah, that's odd because it looks like it's just one of the
Yeah.
table, one of
Yeah.
the items.
And it probably
Ah,
would make sense to call it home because when you're on a different page, that takes you to the home page.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I might consider changing the name of it
Hmm.
huh.
because I don't know, it's just it's different from everything else on the menu. It's uh,
It's just showing you what the title of your league is, right?
well, it's showing you the
Yeah.
title of your league, but it also, if you're on a different page, if you click on it, it takes you to the home page.
Hmm.
So if
Yeah.
we're on, like, say, the voting
Okay.
page,
Yeah.
and I click on Ventura County, it brings me to the home page.
What
Yeah.
was that slideshow thing you just had? Can you go back to?
Oh, you mean I copied a bunch from you?
Well, how do you get?
Nice.
Is this all one slide, or did you? This is
Yeah,
nice.
that's all one slide.
Oh,
We originally had it on the 100th and on the 100-year
yeah.
anniversary, and I've been changing it every year. So
Yeah.
Nice.
I just go in there with Snagit. I think I told you about Snagit
Yeah.
last time, and I just change that number. But I
Hey,
was
I love
thinking
it.
of switching it over
Oh,
to Mary Jo's version, which is generic, and you don't have to keep changing the year every time.
Mm. Yeah, this
But
huh.
is
yeah,
cool.
that was a slide that I got, I think, from the National League when we were having our centennial, and I really liked it.
Nice.
I think I might actually be in that picture, that crowd. That was, oh
Oh,
no, that's in Washington. Never mind. It's a different one.
by the way, I saw Suffs Saturday, and was
Oh, is that
anybody else
good?
seen it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't shy about intimating that our president had a relationship with another woman.
Hmm. I don't
I don't know.
remember.
Remember at the end?
It's been a
Remember
while.
that the man and woman are kissing, and then uh Katie, or what's her name? Our president was kissing another woman. Yeah.
Oh,
I knew she had lived
okay.
with another woman
Yeah.
for a while. She was a widow, but anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know that I've
Yeah.
ever.
I did not pick up
So
on
what?
that.
Oh, oh, I did. My ear.
That's funny. Well, you know,
Okay, so now we know why Ventura County is there. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, and you can rename it at any time. No, there's
Well,
no
why wouldn't you want to
restriction.
put home? Why is
I
Be,
think it's just the way that the system is set up. It is just inherited from what we put as the homepage title.
oh, okay, all
And
right,
so, and then we don't change it.
got it.
Um,
Okay, got it.
yeah. But yeah, you are totally able to change it to whatever you'd like. We've seen, again, you could put home. We've seen people put their league
Oh,
initials and then home or whatever you'd like it to be.
Yeah, I keep thinking though that it's used other places too, because I had League of Women Voters and then Berry and Cass counties, and they switched it to Berry and Cass only. And I can't remember when you click on it, it gives you a name and it says it's OG something, and I'm not quite sure
Yeah.
what other places it's looking for it.
Well, the menu name will be separate from the homepage title. And the
Okay.
homepage title is what will mainly be used across the site if it's repeated anywhere. Like I think other than the footer and then the logo, we'll see it like on the calendar, on articles. Oh, like if you're using the MyLO basic ones, it gets repeated there. But again, that'll be separate from what you have here. Let me see, do I have my demo sites using something different? Yeah. So I renamed my demo site league to z.demosite, and the moment that we create the site, these become separate, like the homepage title and your
Okay.
menu title. Yeah. But yeah, if
You lost your, at least I did.
me too.
I did too.
Amherst, we can't hear you.
I don't think she's talking.
Yeah,
No, she's trying to. Yeah. Oh,
we can't hear you. Hopefully you can hear us.
huh.
Because she has a defective mic. I'm hoping.
Unhook herself from something.
Yeah, she's not muted.
No, her mic just died.
can you hear
And
me?
she's shaking her head so
Yeah.
she can hear us. That's good.
Oh, wait,
You're
I can't hear you because I don't have my audio
back.
on
You're
the right.
back.
Yay.
Okay.
You're back. We can hear you.
Okay, yeah, my mic and headphones did die. I knew it was gonna happen soon. These are quite old.
Huh.
Sorry about that. It was simpler than I thought. Just unplug.
Yeah. That's nice when that happens.
Yeah.
When
Right.
it's
So,
Instead
simple.
of it being like, oh, you have to update a driver or
Right.
oh God. So, can I ask a completely new thing?
yeah.
It's probably more of a fun thing. So, our president wants to do some member profiling, and I know we can do it in the voter, but so I know that that's an option. It's a kind of an article, and I just
Mhm.
wondered if any of our participants use that and could show us what it looks like.
I don't know if anybody
Maybe
might
nobody
have
has
an
it.
example. Let me
Yeah.
just show what the option is. I
Yeah.
don't think I have any examples set up, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
in case anybody else hasn't seen, when you add an article, and Maddie, I won't actually save any of this.
Yeah, I've used articles a few times when people wanted to like put out a whole bunch of information in the voter, and I didn't want to, have that much text in the voter. And then I'll put like an article and with a little summary
With
and
a
link to it.
with a link to it. That's a good
Right.
idea.
Yeah, because then you
So
still
that's
get to
what I
feature
tend to
that
use it for.
content.
Um,
So member spotlight is one of those types of articles that you can choose. And then the additional details for that, if they do have an account, a MyLO account, then you can search them up here. And
I don't know what does that have to do with the B? I don't understand. What do you mean?
let me actually just create
I
one
mean,
for the
like Jane
demo site.
Smith would, okay,
Yeah, and the biggest benefit is if they have a headshot or a picture in their profile,
yeah, we
because
don't
then
have,
it'll show up.
yeah, we haven't done any of that.
Okay. Yeah, then you probably won't even need to worry about that. But you could still list it as a member spotlight, and then it'll say member spotlight as the type of article, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. I think you showed us once upon a time, and I just wanted to see what it looked like. But yeah, but my question would be, and then my second question was going to be for because many leagues and maybe the majority post their voters online for anybody to look at.
Hmm.
I don't do that because I think it's something special just for members. But um, if you did put the member spotlight, I don't know that I'd want to put it for everybody in the world to see. I don't know. They'll have to decide that. But in the voter, of course, that would be just be members. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's another.
Or it could go, we do have a members only, not that anybody uses it. Um, nobody ever asked me about it, so I don't think they're using it. But anyway, that's where if we did it, that's where I would put it.
So
Right.
then
Yeah, if you wanted to keep it private.
so
Yeah.
then Mary Jo, you sync the roster from the portal to your roster that's in the Milo.
Pardon me?
You sync your roster from the portal to your roster that you have in Milo members.
No.
Okay.
Um, I'm not sure. I think I kind of know what you mean, but when we've at one point, uh, Amaris pulled them all over, and so then part of my members task is to add the new person.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
then when they drop off, you delete them then, right?
You edit it. They're not active.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've stayed away from that because I would be doing all of that. So
Yeah.
Well, I
Don't
think
offer it up unless.
I think it's a great option if people, and I can't test it because I'm obviously already, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
I'm at this thinking just overjoyed that I have just one roster in the portal and one roster in what is it, constant contact. I mean, I got it down to from 6 down to 2.
Mm. Well, and this is what the member spotlight looks like.
Oh, I'm
Here's
sorry. Okay.
an example of the headshot.
Oh, cool.
Nice
That looks
headshot.
nice.
Right. I look great. And then it'll have their league name, but it unfortunately won't have the LWV there in front of it. Um,
So then would a person have to know that the spotlight was hidden or, underneath article to see it? I guess they would.
Was the article is about them, right?
But I mean, in order to, because that's just one kind of article. So,
mhm.
I mean, well, you could put it on the front page. I mean, that would be one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a
If
little
I
while.
published one, and I can actually just let's publish it if I'm on the demo site. Um, it will show up in your articles list.
Hmm. Yeah.
And then yeah, it'll have member spotlight. Oh, I did have an
Oh,
example
see?
one.
February 2022.
Okay, and then this is This is a member that doesn't have a headshot. Here's an example of what it would look like. And it does put their bio as well. So that's
Yeah.
another thing to consider too. If they have some information that you're wanting to keep private, but you're okay with
Yeah.
sharing their story or their spotlight, maybe instead of putting the member featured, you just manually enter a picture or their name, whatever you want to put.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that picture. You were using
Yeah,
that
I
as an
like
example.
that. I
Yeah.
remember too.
I think, did it come? I think it came from Unsplash, um, a free, a free image, database, Unsplash.
It's funny because I thought maybe she was from the 50s, but then I'm looking at the cars.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's
How
the
Interesting.
black and
funny.
white that psychs us out, right?
And I'm just looking at her in the buildings, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's back
yeah.
in the day. But you look under
Yeah.
her, and you're like, oh wow.
Oh, it's too bad. I like oldies. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And I just got something. So I don't know if anybody was on the league webinar yesterday about boards and board meetings. And I sent a question into the to the lawyer and basically asked, well, to make sure that what we're doing is okay in terms of paying for our MyLO. So what we've done in the last, well, probably since we started getting it, we pay half from our operating and half from our education fund. And she said she thought it was okay, but she was going to double check.
Hmm.
Because, like I said in my note to her, obviously the website has advocacy, but it also has education. So how do you?
I know our California League has rules on that. I don't know if that's something that any state can adopt or, follow. Um, but if you wanted, do you want me to send you that information? If that would be helpful?
Well,
Yeah, send it to me too. That would be
Yeah,
good because
I'd like to know that
I
what we're
never
doing
even
is
thought about it.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're all league members here, so we
Me
And if
too.
have
it isn't okay, you won't be getting paid soon. I'm just kidding.
Can you send it to me too, also, please?
yeah. I dropped the link in the chat. I don't know why it didn't hyperlink. But that's the California League's members only site. It's not password protected. Um, and yeah, if you wanted to look through anything that might be helpful to you, but let me pull up that specific. Actually, I might have to poke around off our meeting because I'm not sure exactly where it is. It should be somewhere here.
Communications.
Withdrawal of funds, maybe.
So is this like a policy page?
Yeah, it is about local league impact funds. We offer education funds accounts for local leagues that don't have their.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think
So,
I don't think Michigan does that because I think people, or I could be wrong. I think people were going to Washington, and that's why we said this is ridiculous. We're not going to do that anymore.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't. I think that if there's any guidance around, because I feel like I've seen it before, where there was guidance in here around how much of ed fund monies was allowed to pay for things like the website, but I can't
Okay.
see it as easily as I remember what it may
Okay.
have looked like. But
Yeah.
I'll poke around some
Okay.
more.
Thank you. Thank you. Huh. Local impact fund accounts.
Yeah, we have even like election time stuff that you you might need to tweak it just to change the logo if you're not with California, but um, as league members, I think
Okay, so you said that's not protected. So
it's
yeah,
not.
it's in the chat somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I
It's
didn't
helpful.
hyperlink there.
I'm trying to do something in our local league about communications, some sort of policy. We have none. about what we can publish and what we can't publish. I'm getting a little apprehensive about some of our members adding their own personal email addresses everywhere, and their phone numbers and directions to their house. And I mean, you could Google me and find out exactly how to get to my house. At least you could. Maybe it dropped off because I haven't checked lately, but um, I think we're a little loose on that unless you have a members only site.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I get that. And maybe it's just a matter too of how that information is communicated. I know it would probably be more work, but if they could get into the habit of, email this whatever or call this number for directions. I know that's not as
Well,
easy as
they
just
Yeah, that's
need
looking
how
it
we
up.
do it, more or less.
they need to use the league's email address. On our webpage, you can go to the president or treasurer and it directs you back to the league's email.
Mm.
And
That's good.
and then um, we've had 2 years in a row, we've had our president hacked or fished or whatever,
Oh,
Oh,
asking for somebody to send gift cards or,
oh, in
things
Nigeria.
like that. And we've had that happen twice, different presidents, but I'm assuming they're getting information off our webpage.
yeah, that's the most unfortunate part because
And
I mean,
then,
we have to have some level of information on the website about who we are and what we are to the
right,
organization. So they
and how to reach
feed
us.
off of that. And so yeah, they know, oh, well, these people work together on these certain things. So if I put these buzzwords of
Right,
voter service committee or whatever, then they might fall for it. So yeah,
they
phishing
do.
attempts are really, really annoying. But I feel like they're happening more often. And so we got to be vigilant. The other thing too that you might find or that they might find helpful is using a web form if they want to kind of hide the address or directions behind the web form so that you're requiring them to fill out the form first and then on the confirmation page you can have that information or when they fill out the form, it triggers an email to whoever is going to respond to them with those instructions. That might be another way if they want to try and keep things not as just out in the open.
Yeah, one of the things
Venus,
sorry, one of the things that we did was we have a Google account
Mhm.
that's the league's um,
Like the general,
email. Yeah, it's lwvbc.info@gmail.com. I
uh,
mean, at gmail.com. And on the website and in the voter, I always use that address for people to respond to, but then I create a link, an email link, where it puts certain words in the subject line. And then on Google, uh, I set up a filter to forward any emails that come in with certain words in the subject line to the specific people that should get them. So, it's a little clunky, but it works pretty well.
yeah,
And because, most people are not that concerned, they just want people to email them. And, but we also had a hacking incident, or not a hacking, but a
fishing.
phishing incident. And so the president didn't want us to have any of our personal emails on the website or in the voter. And so that's the approach that we took.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
been
smart.
working pretty well.
Yeah, because then you're only managing one inbox and
Right.
setting up the filters as if there's new um folks or turnover.
Yeah.
Smart.
And I mean, and it's for the most part, and if it's not foolproof, because
Right.
if people don't use the click, then they don't necessarily get the right words in there.
Right.
But you know, the roles don't change that often, so the filtering is not that big a burden to maintain that.
Yeah. And I'm assuming you have somebody that's checking it at least periodically for those
Right.
that fall through those
Yeah.
cracks.
Right, right. One of our, we have 4 co-presidents right now.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Judy's reaction.
and I think 3 of them are former presidents. The
Oh,
president's
wow.
job
Nice.
keeps getting bigger and bigger, and nobody wanted to take on the whole thing. But so one of our co-presidents, she basically goes into that account every day and just goes through it and,
Nice.
forwards things that she thinks aren't being handled by the auto forwarding. But the auto forwarding also, takes a burden off her for having to do that.
Right. I like that. Yeah, but we'll have
We
to do a session one of
figure
these
that
days,
one out.
just swapping resources.
Well, I'm the one that does the Gmail also,
Uh-huh.
but I found 2 more people, so we have 3 of us that
Nice.
monitor the Gmail account.
Well,
But
it's
even when people say RSVP to somebody, they just respond and it
To
comes
me.
right back to the league's email anyway. So it's like, then I have
Oh,
to forward it. And then I have to put a little note saying I'm forwarding this to, Helen, because otherwise it'll come back to me again.
Yeah, that's why I've got those filters set up. It kind of takes care of
I've
that.
never thought about, I'll have to check on filters.
that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I didn't think about that part of it, that it automatically puts their email, who
Yeah.
is in front of them instead of your league's email, right? Or do
Right.
they?
So what the public is seeing is the league's email, but when they send it, my filter knows their personal email and automatically forwards it to them.
And then, okay, and then they're responding with their personal.
And they can respond with their personal one. And if they feel uncomfortable about that, like most of the presidents also have access to the Gmail account, so they can go in there and send emails
From there.
from there.
Okay.
And that's the person who monitors it daily. She just stays in there and answers from it,
Yeah.
So it's not ideal, but it works pretty well.
Yeah, especially for a free option and it's pretty
Yeah.
collaborative. That's
Mhm.
nice.
I think someone years ago must have done that for us because we've got a common Gmail address too. But somehow somebody figured out how to send it most of them automatically to me. I don't think I get the Russian ones, but maybe I do. I'm not sure. Ugh. But yeah, they come to my Outlook, you know. But I also check the Gmail every day because I don't think anybody else is. And so if it's important, I'll forward it to them. Send it to myself at Outlook and then send it from Outlook because I don't want anything to do with the Gmail.
Yeah, there's a few people, including the person who looks at it every day, that gets all the emails forwarded to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But then, like, for instance, I host our happy hours uh, once a month. So if happy hour is in the subject line, then it forwards it to me also,
Wow.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do that. Yeah.
It's
Sounds
not
like
that
a good
hard.
job.
You could figure it out.
No,
I know you
life
could.
is too short.
Right.
I've got to run. See you.
Okay.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Thank you,
Mike.
everybody.
Good to see you, Mike. It's
Wow.
time, isn't it?
It is. It flew
Yeah.
by
We
today.
just have too much fun in these meetings.
Who knew
Yeah.
MyLO and web hosting could be so much fun?
Is anybody going to the conference? Or the convention?
Probably not
Virtually.
this time.
I'm
I
not
will
going.
virtually.
Virtually, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're,
Takes
they're
so
always
much
so
time.
great.
Are you going?
Where I
too?
live, it takes a whole day to get there. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
takes,
No.
That's hard.
But
I-
I'm
I don't
disappointed.
have,
I wish there was some way that they could do, and I'd pay for it. Some of the, the groups. I'm assuming they're going to have you know, I hope
Or
different
make them,
Break
communications,
breakout sessions.
yeah,
Well, they do.
but
You
they don't do
can
that
sign up for some
online.
of those.
Huh?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Okay, I guess I
If you
missed.
sign up for
Okay.
a conference workshop, you get it online.
Well, is that one that's beforehand? You mean a couple days ahead? I haven't,
No,
all I saw was the
during
stuff for the
convention.
plenary.
Well, I think closer you'll see it. Because I gave a workshop and it was online. So we had an audience and online
You mean 2 years
as well
ago?
as in person. Yeah.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah.
yeah, those
They do
hybrid
that.
sessions are hard to manage, though, because you
Yeah, I
tend
They
to,
bet.
are.
when you're there
And
in person, you kind of forget about those offline people, those online people. But, and then you have to have the cameras pointed in the right direction. It's,
Six
it's
higher.
better than not having that option.
But yeah, as the presenter, that has to be a lot to
Yeah.
juggle.
Okay, thank you.
It's a big operation. You have to have staff to help. I mean,
Right, for
you
sure.
hire somebody to do it. So,
And it's not
yep.
cheap either, is it, this week year?
No.
Okay,
But
bye, everybody.
yep.
All
Well,
right.
thank you so much.
Yeah, no
All righty.
problem. 2 weeks from now, I'll see you in the Google group with the announcement for the next one.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.